Hey guys, welcome back for another lapidary video. For today's video, we will be polishing this cabochon, or I'm going to be making a cabochon out of this chocolate rhyolite and this agate that I found out near Grand Junction. It looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like a picture scene with some like hills and like sunny sunset. Pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and just make a freeform cabochon today, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I was first thinking about cutting this part of the rhyolite off and so forth, but I think I'm just going to polish it down and just see how it turns out. So let's go ahead and get started. We're starting with the 80 grit on the 8-inch high-tech diamond flat lap. And if you guys are curious about purchasing one of these machines for yourself, they are more affordable than some of the bigger equipment. They're small, they're compact, and you can pretty much stick them anywhere and take them with you when you travel and so forth. But let's go ahead and get started. I'll stop talking about it right now and tell you a little bit more about it later on. Also, real quick, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and mark this because I do have a couple of rough edges where it's higher than some of the other areas. So we're going to take a Sharpie and just kind of draw some lines on it so that way we can evenly grind it down to where it's all the same level. So that's where that side, and we're going to do it to this side too. There we go. Sorry if I keep going off screen. Let's go ahead and start it up. Whoops. A little bit left on that mark right there. We'll keep going a little bit longer. Okay, it's pretty clean. So we're going to go ahead and flip over to the next side and start working this side down. Okay, so we're going to try something a little bit different. I have not done this on my channel at all, but because of this cabochon, or because of the freeform that I'm doing, has a little dip right here, we're going to try and work with that and keep that as is. In order to do that, shoot, how am I going to do this? I guess I'll have to hold this bucket with my hand, or if you guys have a setup at your house you could do this with. I don't, so I'm just kind of rig it and try and make it work. But I'm gonna take that guard off and try and just hold the cup above. That way I can use the edge of the disc to work this area right here. I'm setting it on the ground, and I'm putting my apron on that High-Tech sent me with this machine, and we're gonna try and just put this right here on the edge and kind of work on grinding down the edge there. So while holding this cup in place, so that way it keeps getting water. Never done this before, but let's try it out. So it will spray water, which is expected, obviously. Let's go ahead and start this out. how it's looking right now. Maybe kind of hard to see. I'll try and get better lighting. But I'm gonna move inside or somewhere else to work where there is better lighting, so you guys can see. Okay, guys, so we are in a different angle today, and we are continuing. No. I dropped it, but thankfully it didn't break too bad. There's a little flake right there that went out, but you'll take care of that. Thankfully it didn't crack anywhere else that I see. Be careful with your pieces though. But we're gonna go ahead and start on the on stage number 2, the 180, and we're gonna work down what we were working yesterday. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this guard off and start working this area right here a little bit before we go on to the next stage. I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay, so we are back. I'm gonna hold the little drip, the water drip, and continue working this piece but along the edge. I think that is good for right now. We got it. If you look at it, it's you can kind of see that it's gotten all the way down into the little crevice area. I may hit it one more time just to be on the safe side, but we're gonna go ahead and switch to stage number 3, which will be, I think, 220, the purple disc. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think I am. I'll hit this tip real quick. Not sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the next stage. Okay, I got the purple stage, the stage 3 220 on. We're gonna go ahead and start. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start with working the edges like a previous was on the previous stage. And also, when you guys are using the flat lap or any lapidary device and you're switching between stages, make sure you wash your stone and your hands with soap and water, just to prevent any cross contamination between the grits. And let's go ahead and get started on this section. Just hold it right there. And okay, so I think I am done with this stage. This is what the stone currently looks like. I think it's looking pretty good. Like I said, I wish I didn't take off as much of the agate on top as I did, but it is what it is, and we're going to keep going. I'm going to turn this off, switch to stage number 4, which will be the 325, I believe. The red disc? No, the brown disc. And continue on. I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay guys, we are back, and like I said, we are on stage, I believe, number 4, which is a 325 disc, brown disc. We're going to go ahead and start. I guess I'll go ahead and work the face of it, and then towards the end I'll work this little divot area. But let's go ahead and get started. I think that looks pretty good. I have it. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside, wash this off, wash my hands, and switch out the disc to, I think, stage number 5 it is. Which is the going to be stage 5, I think I said. And it will be the red disc 600. So I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Okay guys, we are now on stage 600. And in the top left corner, I should be putting the grit number just in case you can't hear me, and so forth. If you can't hear me, I apologize. I'm trying to work on my volume, trying to speak louder, and trying to pay attention to the volume when I'm editing. So if you guys are having trouble hearing me, please leave which section of the video you're not able to hear me in, and using timestamps. So I can pay more attention to that, because I know some of you guys can't hear me. But I appreciate you letting me know and leaving timestamps so I can better understand what's going on and figure it out so you guys can hear me. But anyways, I'll stop talking. Let's go ahead and get started and continue on with this stage. I think it feels really nice. I'm gonna go wash this off, switch the disc, and I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. I'd say that's looking really good, guys. What do you guys think? You think you guys think it's starting to look really beautiful? A little bit more. Okay, I think that is good. I'm gonna go wash this off, switch to the final grinding stage, which is gonna be disc 3000, which is going to be the orange one. I'll bring you guys back in a second. Okay guys, I got the final stage on, and I was originally thinking about polishing it with like the 14,000 pink polishing paste, but I feel like sometimes whenever I use it, it kind of like takes down the polish, if that makes any sense. The other people that watch my channel that also have these flat laps, do you agree with that, or do you actually think it actually helps the stone make that better, make a mirror finish more visible. Because like sometimes I feel like after the 3000, my stone it has a really nice polish on it, and then once I hit it with the 14,000, it kind of downgrades it a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. May just be me, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you say. For those of you that have a flat lap, I'm gonna go ahead and work the inside right here before I put on the water guard. And water shoots everywhere. Okay guys, so I think I am done with this stage. Here's the stone. If you look at it, there is a few really tiny scratches here and there on this side. There's a lot more on this side, as you may be able to tell. But that's fine, because this is just for me, for my personal collection. But I fell in love with the stone once I cut it out of the rough specimen that I found out near Grand Junction here in Colorado, and I'm happy the way it turned out. I'm going to wash this off, and then a little bit later I'll bring you guys back for a little bit better look without it being wet and dirty. So see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Okay, I just want to go ahead and show you all what the stone looks like. There is some small scratches on it. I still need to go through and go back a couple of stages to get those scratches out. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you the stone, pretty much how it turned out. You had the chocolate brown rhyolite through here, and then you have the agate on top. And the orange agate or this piece kind of more looks like a picture scene, with like the hills or mountain, and then a nice sunny sunset or sunrise, whatnot. But the agate banding is really beautiful. I can't zoom in anymore, but you can kind of see a nice tight banding going on right there with a little druzy pocket. It's very beautiful. Same thing right there. See a little bit agate running through that area, and so whenever I cut the slab, it wasn't fully like it wasn't 1/4 inch there and 1/4 inch on bottom. It was a little bit on like a diagonal cut, but I still believe that it turned out really beautiful. There's this side. There's a lot of oil on there, which I apologize, but again, you can see some nice tight banding, druzy pocket there. It looks like there's a druzy pocket there as well. But I hope to get out, back out to the Grand Junction area, and go find some more of this material, because it's extremely beautiful. And that way I can show, maybe find a piece with a little bit more of this orange agate, and so forth. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please leave a like on the video, as well subscribe to the channel if you are new, and share this with your friends and family on social media. I will deeply appreciate it, and it will help my channel grow. And also, if you are interested in buying any of the high-tech diamond products, if you go into the video description, there will be my affiliate link, which you can purchase the high-tech diamond flat lap, or even a couple, like their 6-inch or 10-inch saw. If you want to purchase any accessories like saw blades, Dremel bits, polishing paste, or anything of the sort, use the code RHA, which is the abbreviations for Rock.Hounding.Adventures, and you'll get 10% off on all of the accessories except for machines, extended warranties, and gift cards. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Rock on, find some cool rocks, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.